Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to Insights from the Edge. I'm Jancy. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. Yes, that has begun, and it is upon us. I am a fellow Pisces. So, as I was channeling our energies, I really got just no nonsense, straight to the point, focused energy. There's chaos going all around, but in some areas you really have a focus in what you're looking at. There's lots of attention that is needed in many different areas. You're used to, I feel like you're used to putting out fires. I feel like you're used to consoling, all these kinds of things, but you have a real laser focus in something right now. And I also feel like there's some things going on in your midst, like there's somebody that you're not trusting right now. And so I want to take a closer look at that, and let's see what the cards have to say. I already cleared them all. I am a medium. I am a psychic. I have worked in this field for a while. My channel is relatively new, but just kind of letting you know where I'm at. And let's see what's going on with you. I feel like around about towards the end of the month, you're going to have some issues. Let's see what else we've got going on. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. So there's somebody that's wanting to come in and they want to give you a gift. So pages often bring messages. So there's a message coming in, but somebody also wants to come in and give you something. And I feel like you've fought an arduous journey and you're completely out of the self-sabotage. Like you've had it with that. You're done with that. You don't want to deal with that energy anymore. And you're wanting to come together and you're wanting to bring a unity. And you have some kind of a plan coming together. Let's see what we've got. What else do we have for us? We have the King of Swords. So it's a real strong energy, a real cutting away of a lot of BS that has been going on in your life. You do have some other messages coming in. I can see that clearly. You have a lot of messages coming. So be willing and open to listen to what Spirit has to say. And you have the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. And you have a Page of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you've had someone who's been watching you and you didn't really care. But I feel like they're done watching you for right now. Their attention is put somewhere else. And let's see. What can you, Spirit, can you tell us about the Knight of Pentacles, please? For Pisces. Tell us about this message that's going to be coming in. The Page of Cups. Another page with a page. That's interesting. And so he has a fish in his cup. So somebody, again, is trying to give you something. Somebody wants to give you something. There's lots of people that want to give you things. The King of Wands. Hold on. That card will come back out. This King of Wands is making me feel really uneasy, right? Like somebody you thought had your attention or wanted your attention was kind of full of crap. Ooh, my goodness. So we have the Knight of Swords upside down. Let me see. I have to get this card. It flew way over there. The Knight of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. This is really unbalanced. So I feel like you have people who are in your life, they want to give you something, but you've had so much treachery that you don't want to let anything in right now. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands are all upside down. These are all court cards. So, like, the people that were really in the forefront of your life are really doing a number on you right now. The people that you thought were with you are not with you. And let's see. What else do you have to say for this? No, we're not going to do that right now. What do you have to say for this? There's a lack of communication and you are not happy. Things are not going well. Like if you're in a relationship, the communication has either stopped or is non-existent. And you are really unhappy with, it could be a couple and it could be a marriage and it could be just your life in general. You are not happy. I'm getting angry. You are getting angry because you thought these people, you thought these people were here to help you. And it turns out you've got some real backstabbing going on. Real backstabbing going on. Then I feel like the energy kind of shifts to, you're just done. You don't care. You're done. You're walking away from it. You're taking what you've got and you're just walking away because you're done with it. Tell me more about the Five of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. Good gracious. I don't think I've ever had them fly so much. Oh well, that explains it all. You're so done with it that you're like, I'm good on my own. That is the Nine of Pentacles. That's the self-assured, confident businesswoman. She's got everything she needs. Excuse me. You must be having such an issue with communication. It's coming out. So the Nine of Pentacles is a self-assured businesswoman who is confident. She doesn't have someone because she's fine by herself. Now this, again, male, female, genders can go either way. And the energy of this card is that I am unique, I am confident, and someone really has to come forward and kind of meet me where I'm at because I'm not going down to your level. And I totally get that. Totally get that. So with the Three of Pentacles, let's see what's going on with this coming together. What are you coming together on? Well, let's look at what we've got here. Okay. So maybe the union that you had was very toxic. It was very, treacherous. You really had to work hard to try to see anything grow. And this card, it doesn't feel happy to me. It feels like you worked so hard and it's like, look what I've got. It's almost like I get the feeling like this is what they got and this is what you got. Like you worked so hard, but you're like looking at what you've lost. And I've never seen that in this card like that before. And it bound you and made you tied up. This is the Eight of Swords. This is the mental mind distraught havoc, right? Like all of this stuff has really taken you through the loop and you feel like you have been backstabbed to no end. And it has left you just clinging on to everything that you have left because you don't feel like you have anything left, which is why you cut everything out. And let's get some clarifier on the King of Swords. Can we get some clarifiers on the King of Swords, please? For Pisces. My beautiful Pisces. Can we get the King of Swords? Clarifier for the King of Swords, please. You are now waiting for the ship to come in. You've cut out all the crap, and you're working on cutting out all the crap that was binding you before and bound you. And now you're waiting on the good things to come in because you've put in the work. So you're waiting for the good things to come in. You've got a lot of this toxicity gone. You're cutting it out. You're beginning to take your power. And you've got the world in your hands, so you know you have everything you need, Pisces. We always do seem to have what we need. The universe and Spirit brings it to us. So can we get a clarifier for the Two of Wands, please? Two of Wands for Pisces. Two of Wands for Pisces, please. Can I have... Now, in this card, this is the Five of Pentacles and feeling left out in the cold. I really feel like you're just turning your back. This is still more of that you're walking away, like you're walking away from the pain, from the arduous things. You're just like taking what you've got and walking on. That's what I get from that card. Like, you're good in the... I'm good left out in the cold. I don't need anything. Can we get more clarification for this card, please? Oh. And because Spirit sees you walking away from all this toxicity, I feel like you've had signs. I really feel like the universe has given you signs in all of these things. This is nothing new to you. This is really a confirmation in all the things that you've seen that's been going on. And then the universe seeing how you're paying attention. You're paying attention to Spirit. You're paying attention to the cues. You're fed up with everything. You're deciding to walk away and follow your own spirit. And I feel like you're going to be getting a gift for this, right? Because you're choosing to walk away from the turmoil. And because of that, you notice how we have two of the yellow bright beaming lights, and the hand of God is coming to give you... Pentacles has to deal with finance and money. Is coming to give you some finances and money. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Can we get some clarifiers for the Sun card, please? For Pisces, for my beautiful Pisces. Oh. The Tower moment that you had is over. You've learned the lessons. You've got the t-shirt. You've rode the road. Oh, sorry, rode the ride. Got the t-shirt, right? You're good. Like, you're done with this. You're done with the Tower. Towers, now you're rebuilding, right? But you're rebuilding underneath the happiest part. Like, you're finally coming into the happier part of your life right now. And can we get another clarifier for the Tower, please? Spirit, can we get a clarifier for the Tower for Pisces, please? Clarifier for the Tower for Pisces, please. I want to make sure they got the right one. Hold on. Clarifier for the Tower, Pisces. Clarifier. I'm really just getting your... I'm good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Like, you've had the water roll off your back like a duck. Water off a duck's back. You've really had it roll off you, and you're just like, I'm stepping on. I'm done. Can we get a clarifier for the Tarot Spirit, please? Thank you. Now it's time to rejoice. And now I feel like you, with the Queen of Swords, it's about cutting things out. And this part of this life, I do feel like you're confident. I feel like you might feel a little bit of an uneasiness. But I do feel like you have everything you need that is good is coming to you. And I know the Swords is a very confident woman. And I just feel like you're really done. You've cut everything you need to cut out. Can we get another clip? Oh. And you're no longer stuck. You are no longer stuck in it. That's really awesome. I really like that. And you don't have the person who was spying on you. I really do feel like you have spies. I feel like you have quite a few Pisces, honestly. But the Page of Swords is here. Can you tell us why the Page of Swords is here? Can you tell us more about this person? I feel like they have just moved on, like they're done with this too. Like they're done watching you. So can we get a clarified? Oh. And the Nine of Cups. So you can finally move on, like you've put this person past you, they are past you, and you can finally move on and start to gather the good stuff up in life. I think that's awesome. Let's use this deck real quick. Do you have anything else to say to us? Do you have anything else to say for my beautiful Pisces? Do you have anything else to say to my beautiful Pisces? Do you have anything else to say for my beautiful Pisces? Do you have anything else to say for my beautiful Pisces? Do you have anything else to say for my beautiful Pisces? Spirit, do you have anything else to say for my beautiful Pisces? The High Priestess. The High Priestess came out in reverse, so maybe just listening more to your intuition, listening more to what is going on. Really pay attention, because the universe is talking to you all the time, Pisces. And I know, like for me, sometimes I try to tune it out because it talks so loudly and so much. But really pay attention, because I feel like there's something good coming, and they want you to know that you really need to pay attention and not tune out. There's the Three of Pentacles. And there is the Three of Swords in reverse. So this Three of Pentacles, when I look at this Three of Pentacles, I just think of you working on something. Like you have your irons in the fire. You're really, like, you want to get something started. You want to get something up off the ground. Like maybe, I feel like a business. Like you want to get your business stuff up off the ground. And he's happy in this card. It's fire and passion and behind it. And I feel like you're motivated and you're picking up speed for that. Like you're in the beginning phases of it. And you're really like, there might be a hint of past heartbreak and things like that, but you're really getting over it, and you're putting your focus into work or into a new business or something of that nature. And so I really feel like that is what's going on. I feel like one more card. What do you have to share with my Pisces? What do you have to share with my beautiful Pisces? What do you have to share with my beautiful Pisces? We have strength. I feel like maybe you need to get your rest so you can build up your strength, because this was a lot of turmoil and a lot of toxicity. So you might be a little bit tired. You might be a little bit wore out from the battle that you've gone through. And the Ace of Wands, your passion might be a little dull in relationship-wise. That's what I feel like. Like a business, because you're so focused in starting a new business, and you might be a little like, oh, I don't want to deal with anybody else right now. And you're just like not even wanting to make decisions in that area right now. And that's okay, Pisces. You don't have to. You just do your healing process. Do you. You know? Sometimes it's kind of nice to put your focus in another area so that you can heal and focus in one and heal in another. And that's always a great thing to do. Let's see what we have for my Raven cards. Let's just see what we got. Can Spirit give us a Raven card? I really like these cards. They're so adorable. They really are. They are so adorable. Give me one of these. Spirit, give me one card, please. For my beautiful Pisces. Oh. Old ghosts. Sweet temptation and mistakes teach us. Let's see what old ghosts have to say. I like these decks. Everyone's past holds someone who has left a deep mark, either for good or bad, but who slipped away or vanished. Looking over your shoulder, we still glimpse them in our memories. Is Kara Morgan looking back with longing or resentment? A witch knows that it's not good to carry around either sentiment forever. To finally be free of them, your choice is to either draw a mental line under the person and move on, or seek some kind of reconciliation and conclusion. So, it's really just dealing with your past, either saying what needs to be said or letting it go. Let's see, sweet temptation. This trio of fairies was sent on a mission to collect strawberries for their coven. The juicy, ripe fruit proved too much of a temptation. Instead of harvesting the wild berries, the two young fairies began snacking on them. Before things got out of hand, the oldest fairy reminded them of the importance of their task. Fortified by the fruit, the fairies got back to work and finished in no time. At times, it's simply impossible to resist the sweet offerings. Sometimes it's not only okay to indulge, but it actually helps us to be motivated. Just remember to keep the goal in mind and balance the bitter with the sweet. So try to focus on some of those sweet things in life, Pisces. Mistakes do teach us, right? So let's see what they have to say about that. As one of the Wildwood senior witches, Lana Zuri watches over the coven's youngest learn to mount a lightning staff. Watches the youngest learn to mount and fly a lightning staff. The inexperienced witch will fall many times and likely earn plenty of bruises, but mistakes are good. Without mistakes, we would not progress. Each time a young witch falls, Lana resists the urge to fuss over them, knowing they have taken a few knocks in order to find independence. The same is true for our loved ones. Our dream plans and hopes for them have to be robust enough to take a few hits. Otherwise, when a really strong gust wind comes along, they'll be ill prepared. So we all get our knocks. We all get our things. Let's go to the cosmic reading cards. Can you get a cosmic reading card for Pisces, please? Cosmic reading card for Pisces, please. A cosmic reading card for Pisces, please. Alright, mirrored souls. I have really been finding this lately with mirrored souls. 2 and 1 is 3. So mirrored souls, like where you're finding someone or there are people who are mirroring things back to you in life. Let's see what mirrored soul has to say. These are beautiful cards. There is an undeniable spiritual connection here with this other soul. This will help you see all facets of yourself. The person in question is indeed a mirrored soul, reflecting back to your hidden aspects of yourself, both beautiful and challenging. The connection of mirrored souls is one of the hardest yet most fulfilling relationships you will ever experience. Serving as cosmic mirrors, each soul reflects aspects of the other they may need healing and balancing. Although this process can be confrontational and challenging, it is also rewarding as it accelerates the growth in both sides and both souls. So if you have issues with self-worth and self-love, your soulmate will soon mirror to you those same qualities or do things that may cause those hidden shades to surface. There will be times when you feel very tested and challenged. However, if you see this beautiful partnership as an opportunity for growth, both you and your partner will come to embody unconditional love. Each time your mirrored soul does something to aggravate and hurt you, see this moment as an invitation to go within and find the shadow or the wounded self that is being provoked by these actions. See this as a wonderful opportunity to break old belief systems and patterns that held you a prisoner of your own mind. Your mirrored soul challenges you but also assists in freeing you from that repetitious wheel of suffering. You are moved through the shadowlands and coming to that place of acceptance, love, and compassion. This is the greatest gift you can bestow upon each other. For the affirmation, it says, through the reflection of your soul, I am better able to see all aspects of myself. The associated chakras is the sacral and the heart. Pisces, this has been your reading. It is again the beginning of Mercury retrograde. I hope this finds you well. It is timeless, so you will see this when your soul needs you to hear this. So thank you very much, Pisces. You have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead, and see you next time.